There we go. What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What is it? Friday night? Feel like a Saturday. Feel like a Saturday. Jamil, what up? Jamil in the building. Jamil, thanks for your channel membership, man. You've been watching the trial, Jamil Wayne 704. Anthony Fenner, what up? Folks tripping, Deuce Cigarillo, what up? What up? What up? What's up, man? Man, nigga sick, man. Evanston and Skokie in the building, man. What's up, man? Chi-Town, talk to me, man. Make sure everybody hit that like button, hit the thumbs up. Share this video. Ed Rivers, what up, man? Anthony Wright, Ray Nino Barkey. Make sure y'all go follow me on Spotify too, man. If you listen to Spotify, if you have a Spotify account, please follow me on Spotify. The podcast was sold. Follow me on Instagram. Podcast was sold. Focus Mac, what's up, man? Steven Johnson. We locked in, man. We locked in, man. We're gonna give NyQuil cold and cough some free advertising. I came home today. I felt like I was coming down with something yesterday. Everybody get a video thumbs up, man. I felt like I was coming down with something yesterday. And I just I needed a break, man, because I've been going hard with the trial and whatnot, going over there. It's been raining. Then coming home, cleaning windows and just not working out. So my body took a little hit, man. King Eric, what's happening, man? Muscles, money, motivation, what's happening, man? And then the weather here in New York has been crazy. 40 degrees and damn near June. What's up with everybody, man? What y'all got going on? Appreciate you, man. The Knicks lost again. I just woke up, man. I came home. Oh, man. Laid down. I've been tired, man. My body's beat up. Corey McMorefield, what up, man? Appreciate you, man. Glad you like it, man. A little sick tonight, man. Got the NyQuil cold and cough. Well, there's the courtroom where the actual proceedings are taking place is on the 26th floor. You have to be on the list. Puffy has to have you on the list in order to get into that courtroom. Or obviously you have to be a member of the press. And then I think they let like anywhere from 14 to 21 people from the public in there every day. So I'm gonna pay this guy. There's a guy who sits out there and he holds spots for you. You got to get there early. He said he's going to charge me $120, and what he'll do is he'll sit out there all night. Anthony Wright, man, thanks for your channel membership, man. I give him $120, and he'll sit out there all night. So when I come the next morning, I'll be the first in line. He'll hold down. Rod D, what's up, man? He'll hold down that #1 spot for me so I can get into the main courtroom. So I gave him $60 yesterday, but then I found out that there is no court on Friday. So there was no court today. This is what I take, y'all. But I think I'm gonna next week when I go back, I'm gonna pay him and at least go into the courtroom one time. You know, I'm looking at my channel and I need y'all to share these videos, man. You know, nobody is reporting this case. It's either one or two things, right? Shout out to everybody, man. It's either one or two things, right? And then y'all tell me. It's either that Sean G, me, I'm so blind, and I'm so blind to my biasness that I can't even see my biasness, right? It's either I'm so biased and that I'm blind to it and that I can't see it and that I'm presenting the case in a biased way. That's one scenario. Or it's either the mainstream media is biased and they're presenting the case another way and I'm wrong. Because we're both in the same courtroom. We're all there. I'm there with, look at this. This is Newsweek. This is a guy from Newsweek. I'm there with Newsweek, Variety, BBC, CBS, ABC, NBC, CNN, Fox News. We're all there. And we're all listening and looking at the same court proceeding in real time. So I don't, you know, I'm looking at, one thing I don't do, is come home and then go look at other YouTube presentations on YouTube. Nancy Grace, what's her channel? You know, I click on these channels and then I watch about a minute and then I get off because I tell myself, I say, Sean, don't allow yourself to be emotionally impacted by what these people are saying. You know, don't stay focused on what it is that you do, right? Go to the courtroom, take your notes, take your notes, right? And present the notes to your audience. So I don't even watch nobody else's channel. I don't even watch none of these other videos on what anybody has to say because, you know, anybody who is giving an opinion on this case, you're free to have whatever opinion you want, but you can't discuss this case with me unless you are in the courtroom and have been for the length of time that I've been in. And I've been in the courtroom since Cassie's first day of testifying. So, you know, it's appearing to me that the mainstream media, you know, they got it in for Puff, man. Baby E, Sean G, best to do it on reporting on this trial. Shout out, brother. Keep the culture informed on what them alphabet boys trying to do. You know, so I look at and I say, what are they doing, man? Why are they not reporting what it really is, you know? And then I wonder, and I ask myself, I say, Sean, you know, are you putting your channel at risk? Are you putting your life at risk with what you're doing? You know, because obviously, they're not reporting what's actually going on in the courtroom, man. They're not. Hey, Boogie, what up, man? Yeah, I'm a little beat up, man. I worked out today. I did my calisthenics routine today. I felt good. I hadn't worked out in a couple days. I was doing like 200 push-ups a day, a couple of days when I was going back and forth in Manhattan, but it's been raining. I've been over there getting wet, you know, getting up early, staying up late, answering comments, you know what I'm saying? And you know, because the big part of what I do with my channel, like I don't just put up videos and leave the videos up and don't do nothing. You know, I have to go and I have to answer comments, man. I reply to the comments because that fuels the algorithm. So, you know, it's a lot of work. You know, my numbers are up, which is good. My revenue is up on my YouTube channel, which is good. Yo, Vaughn, what up, man? Garfunkel, what up? What up? So that's what's been going on with me. Harlem Legend TV, thank you, man. You like it? You like it? John Pete. Yeah, so I don't know. Anybody got any questions, man? T. Hayes, what's going on? They're focusing too much on the sex. They're mad because my man Ed Clark. Ed, what's up, man? London in the building. Omnia Mia Malcolm Portal. Let me look that up. My man Ed Clark. Omnia. Ed, I'm finna look that up right now. Mia. There you go. Omnia Mia Mecum Porto translates to all that is mine I carry with me. It's a Latin phrase often associated with the idea that one's most important possessions are not material goods, but qualities like wisdom and character. This is reflected in the statement attributed to Bias of Priene, one of the 7 sages of Greece, who said, I carry all my things with me, according to Cicero, implying that his character was his most valuable asset. Ed Clark, thank you for that, man. Thank you for that, man. Thank you for that. And thank you for the super chat too, man. Yo, Brand, what up, man? How many more witnesses do the prosecution have? I don't know, T. Hayes. I'm sure they got a lot. The judge says that he wants to be done with the trial by July the 4th. They're blowing through witnesses. Like, soon as one witness gets down off the stand, they put another one up. Within 45 seconds, they call another witness. The judge tells the witness, when the prosecution rests, the defense attorneys are given a chance to cross-examine. When the defense attorneys rest, the prosecutors are given a chance to redirect. And then if the defense attorneys want to, they can recross, and then it's over. Each side gets 2 cracks at a witness. And once that defense is done with their recross, or the defense says we have no more questions, the judge tells the witness, thank you for coming, have a good day. Let's call our next witness. He moving this thing along, man. Kevin Macon, does the judge seem favorable? I don't think it's up to the judge. But he seems to be GT Massive, man. Thanks for joining the channel. Hollywood T, you're doing an amazing job. We appreciate all of your hard work. Salute and blessings to you. Hollywood T, thank you, man. AGT Massive, thanks for joining the channel, man. Cecilia Jackson, what's up, Cecilia? You're doing a great job with the Diddy trial. Keep up the good work. The amount of drugs they found could kill a herd of elephants, and Shamu on the side. Relax on life. What up? The judge seems fair. He seems fair. He overrules objections from the prosecution. He overrules objections from the defense. He sustains objections for the prosecution. He sustains objections for the defense. You got to understand that Puffy's lawyers are high-power lawyers that know this guy in real life, and are colleagues of his, right? I'm sure that Mark Agnifilo and probably Jonathan P. Bach could have become judges if they really wanted to. A lot of attorneys in private practice get offered judgeships but turn them down. They don't want to do it, DeMarcus, do you think he'll be found guilty of any charges? I don't know, Marcus. It's not up to me. It's not up to you. It's not up to YouTube. It's not up to CNN. It's not up to MSNBC. It's not up to Fox News. None of this is up to nobody. Variety, Rolling Stone magazine, Spotify, Instagram. There are 12 jurors, 8 men and 4 women. That's what this is going to come down to. And where I thought that these jurors were sequestered, 8 men, Stan. Everybody hit that thumbs up for me, man. Let's get this let's get this in the algorithm, man.
Do you have a car? And do you have a clean driving record? Did you know you could pay as low as $19? Did you know you could...
Oh, shut up, lady. What was I saying? Did Usher actually get on the stand? I haven't seen Usher. Uptown times 2. Thank you, man. Yeah, 8 men and 4 women. He's got 8 men on the jury. I didn't get a chance to get into the courtroom with Puff yet, but I'm going to get in there. As I was sharing before, this is what I was saying, that these lawyers, a lot of these lawyers don't want to be judges, right? Because they make more money in the private practice, and I guess they just don't want it. So, you know, he respects everybody in that courtroom, from the prosecutor side and from Puffy's defense team. This is what I was saying. This is what I was saying. This case is going to come down to the jurors. And where I thought, and if I would have been the judge in this case, I would have sequestered the jurors. I would have requested that they be sequestered, meaning that they be locked up in the hotel, right? That they not be allowed to go home, that they be told before the trial started, say, listen, you're going to be selected as a juror, but you're going to notify your job that for 8 weeks, for the next 8 weeks, you're going to be sequestered with all 11 of these other jurors. We're going to put y'all in a hotel on 2 floors. We're going to give you all the food you want. You will not have a cell phone. You will have no TV. And you will sit down and listen to the evidence, and then you will decide the guilt or innocence of the defendant. But these jurors have been allowed to go home. These jurors have been allowed to go home, and I'm sure they're on the YouTube, internet, television, and it's hard to say. But you know what? Maybe the jurors are like this. Check this out. Because the jurors are sitting right there. They're hearing everything. And the jurors could be saying, like, if they're watching a biased report in favor of the government against Puff, and they're saying, like, they didn't say that. Why are they saying that? Or if the jurors are watching me and they think I'm saying something biased for Puff, they could be like, that didn't really happen. So it may work in their favor. It may work in Puff's favor that they are able to go home and watch. Oh man. And watch the news, because they know that that's all lies. I want to thank everybody for the likes, man. Gladys Hernandez, hi Sean. I think this is all a money grab. It took all these years to come up with all these accusations about Puff. Just my opinion. Feel better. Thank you, Gladys. Thank you for being here. Jurors should have some kind of education or training. I don't know. Anything can happen, man. Cecilia Jackson, they probably didn't want to spend the money to house the jury. I don't know why not. They're spending millions of dollars, prosecuting them. What's another 100,000 on hotel rooms for 12 jurors for 8 weeks? That's nothing. I don't know. I don't know. I think all you need is one juror to say, I don't know, not guilty. I don't know. I can't, if one juror, I think it has to be unanimous. I think, I don't know much about these cases. For everybody that's joining now live, I'm sick. I'm sick. It's 40 degrees here in New York. Let me ask y'all something. How many of y'all have the notification bell on your, tell you what up? How many of y'all have the notification bell hit on my subscription so when I put up a video, it pops up? All you need is one juror to disagree and it's a mistrial. Yeah, that's all you need is one. E. Davidson, yeah. Are you guys getting my notifications? You guys are getting my notifications. These nuts, what up, man? Fam, you need to mask up when you go to court time. Nah, I ain't doing that, man. That shit look weak to me when I see people doing that. You guys are getting my notifications? Eldridge Params, I say he's a scumbag, but he's not guilty of this. I got you. All right, sometimes DC Pro. Yeah, just hit that bell. Hit the notification bell. Put your notification bell on for the next 5 to 6 weeks until the trial is over, so you know that every time, Angelita, what up? Every time I go live, it pops up, and then after the trial, if you don't want to get no more of my notifications, you can take it off. HHP NYC, thank you, man. Riri, I'm getting all right. Appreciate you, Riri. You can't see your comments. Black Erica, I've saw your comments. WK2FM Radio, thank you, man. Who's your other favorite YouTuber that's not you? I don't have no other favorite YouTuber. I'm my favorite YouTuber for life until podcasts don't exist no more. Do you crypto? Thank you, man. Oregano oil will clear that up, bro. I've been eating garlic. Eating garlic. Wayne 704. I think Diddy really seeing who rock with him now. Of course, 100%. This is a non-biased channel. Thank you, HHP BNC. I match with the Nike Abada style stages. What up, man? Yeah. I'm finna take it down, man. I slept last night. That was the first night I got like 7 hours, 8 hours of sleep in like 2 weeks, man. Been running and hustling. But it ain't nothing for me though. I got it. Imam Alfred Muhammad. Imam, did you get you asked me for my cash app. I sent it to you, man. Oh yeah, I want to thank everybody who sent me a cash app. Let me do that now. Hold on. A lot of people sent me cash app. Hold on. Oh man, my cash app. Sidebar. Hey, listen, I'm on the wrong phone, but everybody, a lot of y'all sent me cash apps, man. Thank you. Thank you. They help with my expenses going over there to the courtroom, to catching the PAV train and getting me 2 or 3 cups of coffee while I'm there. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, man. Thank you, DOM. Sidebar. Yo, every time Puffy's lawyer start digging in the ass of one of them witnesses. The prosecution jump up, sidebar, timeout, sidebar. Man, that lawyer Jonathan Bach beat that girl up on that stand the other day, man. Beat that forensic psychologist up. And then Puffy's got a girl called Nicole Westmoreland, black girl out of Atlanta. She cross-examined Dawn Richard from the group Dirty Money, Diddy Dirty Money. Destroyed her. By the time Nicole Westmoreland got done with Dawn Richard, Dawn was sitting on the stand like this. Please get me out of here and tell this girl to leave me alone. Come here, no. Come here. Sidebar. Yo, Puffy's lawyers, man. Puffy got, how many? He got about 8 lawyers, man. He got about 8 lawyers, man. They mean too, Jack. The woman attorney for Puffy is great. He's got 2 female attorneys. Uptown Times 2. Sidebar. Brian Steele questioned Kid Cudi on the stand. It says, didn't you have consensual relations with Cassie? The prosecution jumped up. Sidebar. Vasquez, what up? I think if they came at Puff, Latanya, what up, Sean? You make me some t-shirts saying sidebar, make money. I think if they came at Puff with 5 years, if they came at Puff with 60 months or less, I would take it. Rashawn Diamond. Matter of fact, why her trash ass husband wasn't on the stand, how long they've been together. They got married in 2019. Well, he may be able to negotiate that as a part of his deal that the state can't come. He's got the best and brightest legal minds in the world. You still working on your project? You hungry? There's a couple pieces of that chicken still in there. Puffy's got an all-star team, man. Puff need to put himself in prison just for debauchery alone. Hood hierarchy, really? What part did she have me in her clips? If the baby oil is slick, you must have quit. Is it the one where they were talking about the $20 free puffy shirts? Everybody's been posting that one. Yeah, they everybody posted that one. Because what they're trying to do is say that people are being paid to wear those shirts. They probably were. I didn't know that. I didn't know they were paying. I didn't know they were paying them. I haven't. I'm not in the courtroom, Vasquez. I haven't gotten into the main courtroom. I'm in the overflow. The main courtroom is on the 26th floor. They have another courtroom on the 24th floor and another courtroom on the 23rd floor. And they got big flat screen LED TVs on both sides of the courtrooms. And you can hear, they got speakers in the court and you can hear the case. Yeah. Puffy hasn't been this clean in a long time. And, I know about, when you go to prison, man, and you're sitting in there and you're looking at your life and you're looking at where you are in your reality, um, you know, he's had a serious spiritual awakening. I'm certain of it. And if he is able to get out from underneath this, I don't know that Puffy will. Uh, he will be a different man, 100%. He will be a different man because what he's seeing right now, and I remember going through this, is nobody is calling to check for him. Nobody is calling to check for his daughters. Nobody is calling to check on none of his business affairs. And a year or two ago, he would have never believed that the people that he had around him would abandon him like they've done. I think it's going to be interesting when a lot of his former employees that he trusted with his life get on the stand and testify against him. He's going to be found guilty for the physical evidence they found in his home. That's a fact. If he beats the other charges, he still would be okay. But if he's found guilty of one count from the major. I had to pull out the laptop even though I'm watching you on my TV right now to tell you that I'm subscribed and bell notifications. Dylan Lawrence, what's up? It has been on. We'll stay on all platforms. Thank you, man. Yo, everybody do me a favor, man. Because I'm trying to get a check from Spotify too, man. Go follow me on Spotify. Because I got to run my numbers up on Spotify. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you, man. Living in my lot. He didn't hurt children or animals, so let him go. Let's hit 200, at least 200 of them times. Get 275 people. Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, Dawn got destroyed. My relaxed world. Dawn saw Cassie get a check. Now she out here lying, trying to get a big check. I hope the bit don't. That lawyer destroyed her. Puffy says in his Nino Brown voice, if I go down, it's a whole lot of people going down with me. He's going to tell it. He hasn't ratted yet. So we don't accuse people of being a rat until they do it. So he didn't tell yet. And so far, no evidence has come out on the stand that he did any of this. Is CUDI a rat? They forced him to come testify. I don't know. That's your choice. You decide. They mentioned Boston one time that Cassie was up there looking for drugs when she was there. That was one time where they substantiated that she was looking for drugs and she wasn't with Puff. She was on her own. So the defense presented it as the argument that Puffy fed her drugs and forced her to take drugs was not true because uh, when she was in Boston one time by herself, she was looking for drugs on her own. Pittsburgh, PA, you drinking right now, Uptown ×2. Thank you, man. Do your own lift. Thomas Dawson, thank you, man. Thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate you, Thomas, man. Thank you, man. It means a lot, man. When y'all super chat me, it means a lot, man. You know, it lets me know, it keeps me going because it lets me know that y'all appreciate what I'm doing. And, you know, it lets me know to keep on going, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. And everybody that sent me Cash App, man. I wish I was on my other phone. Let me see if I can download the. A bunch of people sent me Cash App, but I don't got. Somebody sent me PayPal too. Let me shout him out. Broset Music, the only platform I check for the Diddy trial updates. 100 salute. Shout out to Broset Music, man. Y'all go support Broset Music. BROSSETTE. Broset Music. Thank you for the PayPal, man. My PayPal is at astigmatism in my soul. Let me put that up there for y'all. And my Cash App is. Let me put the link up there for you. My Cash App is astigmatism in my soul, and the Cash App is $ astigmatism in my soul. And the same thing on the PayPal, astigmatism in my soul. You can't beat it. You can't miss it. Thomas Dawson, she here. Sean Luna in there with you? She around here somewhere, Thomas. How are they saying I got a negative balance? I'll put it up this way. All right, here's my PayPal. I'm only putting this up because somebody asked me to put it up, y'all. Paste. All right, there's my PayPal right there. And then let me put the Cash App up. And thank y'all in advance. $ astigmatism in my soul. Into it. Thank you, man. The Cash App right there, Erica. I just put it up. $ astigmatism in my soul. If you go underneath the video in the description section, all the links are down there. Thank y'all in advance if you send something. Appreciate you. Thomas Dawson, I believe Diddy gonna walk. He got a good chance, man. Initially, from the start, I thought he was dead in the water, but after hearing the testimony, SG, you starting to favor Russell Simmons as you age. You could possibly play him in his coming biopic. I thought Diddy was dead in the water, Thomas, but after listening to the testimony, he got a damn good chance. Marcus Brooks, yeah, there was no eyewitness to Diddy being on the property. The police did a DNA wipe. They did a fingerprint. They took fingerprints. They took DNA. Nothing of Diddy's came back to the car. No video footage of Diddy. No eyewitness account of Diddy being there. No video. No photos of Diddy. There was no evidence of Diddy being at Kid Cudi's property. None whatsoever. Batcave, I think you on the right track, man. Because they both have had similar situations, similar charges, and they're good friends. You look up, there's a bunch of pictures of them together on the internet. Cecilia Jackson, Young Thug walk, anything's possible. I'm sick tonight, y'all. I'm sick tonight. Yeah, Wayne 704, you already know. Sean, what can we do to get you in the main room? We need to know what jury demeanor looks like. There's this guy who sits out there. I think these guys are either homeless or they're drug addicts. And what they do is they get in line on a Monday night after court. So when court lets out at 4 o'clock, these dudes go sit in line from 4 o'clock and they'll stay in that spot to get the first spot until 6:30, 7 o'clock the next morning. And when you come, they get out of line, you get the spot, and they ask for $120 for that. You know, I paid the guy 60 yesterday. I was gonna give him 60 the night before, and then I was gonna give him the other 60 in the morning when I came, and I gave him the 60, but then the judge said that he's not gonna have no court today. So I took that money back. I took my money back. So if you guys want me to be in the main courtroom every day, but I'm going in, I'm going to spend my own money at least one day to go in there. Because I want to see Puffy. I want him to see me, and I want to see him. And I want to make eye contact with him to let him know that, you know, don't give up, right? Don't, because it's easy to give up. It's easy to give up in that situation. Don't give up. And, you know, I've been in federal custody too, just like him. And I just want to look at him, you know what I'm saying, and have him look at me and just like look at him and say like, yo, nigga, keep fighting, you know, no matter what. And if I get close enough and get a chance to talk to him, I'm gonna say, "Yo, what up?" Say, "Podcast for Soul, Sean G. Don't give up, nigga." I'm gonna say it just like that. I wonder if they kick me out of there for good if I did that. Where's the criminal enterprise? What they're saying, the criminal enterprise is all of his businesses. The Bullets Gotti Show. What up, man? Thank you for your super thanks, man. I got the super thanks. The Bullets Gotti Show. Y'all go follow my man on his channel, man. Check me out. I'm about to go to sleep in a minute, man. I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna get me a good 8 hours a night, man. You're doing a great job, my guy. Left up to news channels, they would throw the key away in this black man. Facts, absolutely. Yeah, I saw that clip. That girl is in the courtroom with me. I didn't know those people were doing that. When I saw those people, I didn't know that they were paid. I didn't know that. Sean G out here doing better than the news channels. The Bullet Traders, thank you, man. Dude Cigarillo, what up? Okay, y'all coming up Tuesday? That NyQuil kicking in, man. Game Girl, what up? Weedley's Game Girl, what up? Thanks for following. Yeah, I'm gonna take it down in a few, man. How long I been on here? About an hour? Yeah, we look alike. One love. Thank you, man. Thank you. I've been seeing a lot of your comments. Y'all be on the lookout tomorrow. I'm gonna drop a video on Kid Cudi. Yeah, I get that all the time. I look like Russell Simmons. AC Boxing 78 Sports TV. Appreciate it. Shout out to 78 Sports TV. Trey, what up, man? Thank you, man, for watching. Appreciate y'all. Plaz One, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm glad y'all enjoy the work. Keith Lefkowitz. I would like to say something kind to Diddy, like, yo, man, God has your back and you have God on your side. I think people coming after Diddy because he's rich and powerful. Shout out to Lefkowitz. Wayne, thanks for that super chat, man. Appreciate you, brother. The puff coverage and the one-on-one coaching. Sidebar. Oh, man. Yeah, ain't no court Monday either. Sidebar. Them lawyers killing. The Puffy's lawyers killing them people, man. Hey, Sean, do me a favor, man. Yo, does anybody know where I could buy some incense in New Jersey, man? You doing your homework? King Hazy, only Haze. Sidebar. Well, I don't think the judge has the power to dismiss this case. He can call a mistrial, I think. I haven't seen him in person. I'm gonna go into the main courtroom probably next week sometime. What's finna happen to Diddy life in prison, OG? Possibility. Possibility. But he's got a damn good chance of beating it. Damn good chance. Yeah, I gotta get some incense, man. '12th Street, good incense. Corona's on South Orange Avenue. Y'all could go. There's a spot in downtown Newark. It used to be one I used to go to, but I gotta get some incense, man. Oh, man. Octopro, man. Puff should have broke out to Bali with Russell. Sidebar, sidebar. You should make a shirt saying, Octopro, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Octopro, I wouldn't be surprised if he beats this case that within 2 weeks that happens, man. I don't know about the artwork, man. I'm from North Jersey, man. Around the way, trucker, what up? I'm from North Jersey, which is a part of the New York City metropolitan area. One love, thank you for the super chat, man. I'm about 11 minutes from Manhattan, man. I think a lot of these entertainers and a lot of these celebrities are going to get out of this country now, man. Go to Indonesia, go to some country where there's no extradition. Change up your currency, trade in your dollars, and get some euro, get some Chinese yuan or some Russian rubles, get some money or that XRP, that brick currency. Yeah, he out of here. Let me ask y'all a question, man. Let me ask y'all a question. Um, could you imagine if Puff were to beat this case? And you know Kanye West has been helping him, right? Imagine Puffy beats this case and him and Kanye West go into a music studio and lock themselves in a music studio for 3 weeks, for 30 days straight. Yeti 5000, what up, man? Uh, could you imagine that, man? Could you imagine that, man? The record sales that they would do, man. You think they'd be brought right back on Sescon? Black Erica Kane, what up? We'll go diamond. Easily. Easily, DC Pro, in a month. In a month. That would be crazy, man. You'd love to do a debate with me? What do you want to debate with me about? Hey, King, I'd love to do. What would you want to debate with me about, the bull? Put your topic up there. Andrew, Dead Jazz. What up, Andrew? Thank you, man. Your opinion against mine, and you got a fake profile. Have you been into any of the Have you been to any of the court proceedings? What day have you been there? In Lower Manhattan in the court. Where are you located? Where are you located, and have you been in the courtroom or the overflow? Have you attended any of the courtroom sessions? Shout out to my man from Australia. I didn't ask you if you was a regular person. I asked you, have you been in the courtroom? That's what I asked you. Answer the question. All right, so then you can't motherfucking debate with me about this case and you ain't been in the courtroom. I'm in the courtroom every day. Every day, listening to the testimony. You down in Florida listening to shit that you hear from me and from other people. Get your fake profile ass up out of here. Don't ever think you can debate with me, and you ain't even been up here in the courtroom. Troy Paris, what up? You gonna debate with me? I've been in the courtroom every day. How you gonna debate with this? You gonna debate with this? You in Florida, you got more information. He said he got more information than I do. Yeah, if you want to block yourself, block yourself. That's on you. You ain't gonna do it because you love hearing my commentary. You ain't gonna block yourself because you know this is the dopest channel on YouTube. I'm a real scholar, man. I'm a real scholar, man. I just ain't some dumb nigga up here on YouTube with a phone talking out the side of his neck. You understand? I'm a real scholar, right? Reality is my religion. Authenticity ain't never went out of style for me. The reason you watch my channel is because you know that what I say is right and exact. Play with me. J Fitness, Health, and Lifestyle. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for following, man. Shout out to my man from Australia that said he's watching from Australia too, man. Shout out to him. Marcus Brooks, you should have had to do a sidebar. Prove it in the park. I'm not going over there, man. I'm not in some basement somewhere smoking weed with my pajama pants and Crocs on. You understand? Listening to music and got the TV on at the same time while I'm playing a video game, right? I'm super distracted. I'm playing a video game, got the TV on, the music blasting, smoking weed in pajama pants and Crocs. You understand? Eating foods with high fructose corn syrup. This ain't that. I'm not that kind of YouTuber, man. 100 grand. Tell her who I am, man. I fast for goddamn 41 hours. I won't eat no food for 27, 28 hours. Drink water and coffee. I'm a scholar, man. All kind of degrees and shit, research. This is what I do. This is what I do. I don't go sit outside the courtroom and ask the people in the courtroom what they heard. I'm going in there myself. You can't debate with me. Sidebar. What you are asking me, you asking me to debate with me. You know what I'm going to say? Sidebar. Sidebar, y'all better come get her. She want to debate with me. Sidebar. 100 grand, I'm still up, man. Harlem, what up? I'm a different kind of nigga, man. I did federal prison time. I went through a federal prison case. What has happened in the puff happened to me. What has happened in the puff happened to me. And that's why I'm helping him. A girl who I helped turned on me, cooperated against me. No, I didn't have the kind of money Puffy had, nor the kind of lifestyle he had, but the circumstances surrounding it, I went through that shit. Everybody leaves you. Nobody comes to your aid. You are left alone. When that man go back to that cell at the end of court every day, he's there by himself. I know exactly how that feels, man. So, you know, that's why I want to go into that courtroom and make eye contact with him, man. You know, I'm not playing around with my channel, just throwing shit out here. A lot of these people, a lot of these channels where they are biased against Puff, you know, what are they gonna do? You know, after this is over, everybody sees that you're disingenuous. You're not reporting the truth. You know, so what? Who's gonna listen to you? I'm really, you know, I'm a real person, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for what you've been doing these past few weeks. You're so informative. I know you mentioned you lost followers, but you've gained me and many others. Thank you, Q. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Miami 305. What up? Thank you, man. Actually, Diddy is in the old building. It's not cells, it's bunks in a dorm. John Jacobs, I'm up late, man. And I'm sick, man. Nigga on the motherfucking nigga on the NyQuil, man. This shit ready to knock me out, ready to fall asleep right here on this live. Sounds of Harlem in New York. Thank you, man. We met in Harlem. We met in the airport in Tampa last year. All right, I see you, man. Fat boy. What's my man name? Ramos, what up, fat boy? Super cool. What's up, fat boy? Ramos, what up, man? We locked in for your trip, man. Don't worry about it. Sheila Coleman, thank you, baby. Thank you. Man, D, what up? Thank you, the bull. Thank you for watching the channel, man. I appreciate you, and you're more than welcome to come on my channel. I appreciate you. You're welcome here. Thank you for following. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribe. But don't ever ask to debate me about this case, and you haven't been in the courtroom, and I've been in the courtroom. A good friend of mine, let me say this here to you. A real good friend of mine, the bull, when I was covering the Big Meech Cuffy case, you know, he called me. Me and his brother did prison time together. And he starts to tell me about what he thinks about my position on the case and this and that. And I asked him straight up, I said, did you read any of this? Did you read any of the indictment? Have you read any of the paperwork? He said, no. I said, then we can't even begin to have a discussion. Because what can you and I discuss about a book that you read and I haven't, right? Nothing what I'm saying means anything. You understand? I'm up to be non-biased and open to hear and learn. No, that's not what you said in the beginning. The first thing you said was you came at me. You said you wanted to debate me. That's what you said. That's what you said. Don't change it up now. That would be like you reading the book and I don't read it and I'm going to challenge you to the contents of the book. I would be an idiot to do that. I would lose 100%. Sean 149, check me out, man. Fat boy, I die laughing when you check people about filming you without asking you. They gotta ask you for your permission. You know, this is why I do that, right? Let's explain this. Let me explain this, right? When I first started my YouTube channel, I used to go into Marcus Garvey Park, Wingate Park, Lincoln Terrace Park, Eastside Park, Lincoln Park in Jersey City, Weekway Park in Newark, 161 Park in the Bronx, Wingate Park in Brooklyn, 144th Street Park in Harlem, Marcus Garvey Park. And I was interviewing dudes doing calisthenics. And the first thing I would do would be to ask the person, man, hey, man, I got a YouTube channel where I film dudes doing calisthenics. Is it okay if I interview you for my channel? I always ask permission. And if I go into a park and the park is full and I want to go live on my YouTube to shoot a video for me, or if I want to video my workout and I know these dudes are going to be in the video, everybody doesn't want to be in a video. So I always ask, I set my camera up and I ask all the dudes, I say it real loud, hey fellas, is it okay if I film myself working out, or I'm finna go live on YouTube and the video that I'm gonna film is gonna go on YouTube? Is everybody okay with it? And I have to get unanimous yes. If it's 9 dudes in the park and 8 say yes and 1 say no, I don't film, right? Because that's showing respect. Because everybody don't want to be on camera. You got people walking up to me, you know, ain't said nothing, ain't said nothing filming me, man. And I don't mind. I get it. Timmy Diamonds. His salute showing everybody forgot about Brendan Paul. His charges got wiped clean. How damaging do you think his testimony will be? Who's Brendan Paul, Timmy Diamonds? Tell me who he is. Um, you know, all you got to do is say, excuse me, is it okay that I film you for some content for my channel? And give me the choice to say yes or no. You know what I'm saying? The white guy that got busted on the plane with the coke. I don't know. Timmy Diamonds, all of Puffy's assistants, the one assistant, the white dude, David James, he got busted in a couple lies. The other white kid that was on the stand the other day, Gabe George Kaplan, he had nothing but praise for Diddy. So, you know, to me, the case hinged on Cassie, man. The case hinged on Cassie. Cassie was supposed to be the one to do him in, and she didn't do him in. She got on the stand, and all she said was that I love him. That's all she kept saying. And he loved me. We were in love. We were in an 11-year relationship. That's all she kept saying. What do you want from me? I don't know what anybody's going to say, man. I really don't. Knowing what you know right now, today, he will be free and not. They haven't proven anything to me, Q. Right. Sidebar. Cassie ended up being a defense witness. She helped Puffy more than the other witnesses, man. Mailman D, all I can say is free Puffy and free R. Kelly. 100 grand, thank you, sir. Yo, they just be behind you filming. Yeah, man. Hey. 100 grand. They done come in my face and did this. Then stood right in front of me, and I'm like, yo. Oh, this is public property. Yeah, but I ain't public property. I'm a goddamn man first. 100 grand. I'm a man first. Ask me. I don't mind. I understand it. I'm a YouTuber. But it's about respect. Octa Pro. Sean G. Where you from? Because I'm getting a Harlem vibe from you. You must have hung out in Harlem. I'm from North Jersey, man. I used to sniff coke. I used to buy weed and sniff cocaine in Harlem in 1987, 1988, 1989, and 1990. Yep. Smoked crack up there too. I started going to Harlem in around 1984, 1985. But I used to go over there with my father in the 70s. But going by myself, I used to go in the 80s. Yeah, I know Star Anthony Logistics. Shout out to the Star Report. Shout out Detroit Terrain. Hey, King Eric, stop, man. King Eric, sidebar. Yeah, Harlem, New York was New York in the 80s. Just want to say thanks. Learning self confidence, self discipline, self love from you changed my life. John Jacobs, thank you, man. 100 grand, yeah, man. I get it. I get it. You want to get you some you want to get you some footage, I get it, but be respectful, man. Darryl Roberts, part one. Thank you again, my brother, for serving the people the unbiased facts, because without you, the boots on the ground, we all would be victims of biased propaganda. Darryl Roberts, thank you, sir. We had a ball in the 80s in NYC. I don't know if I had a ball, but I almost killed myself over there. I almost killed myself in Harlem, man. John Jake, you should charge them for film time. Nah, I wouldn't charge them. Just ask me, man. Not only do they film some, be lurking in the back on your platform. Right, right. And I get it, man. They want to get exposure. Yeah, I had some fun nights too over there too, man. Almost died over that motherfucker a couple times too. You have truly displayed a great deal of discipline and dedication. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, Touch. No, I wasn't the real Frank Lucas. Don't say that. I wasn't selling drugs. I was using drugs in Harlem. I wasn't no Frank Lucas. No. Sounds of Harlem. What up? 100 grand. I wasn't selling no drugs. I was an addict. I was a drug addict in Harlem in the 80s. What a mess I was. What a mess. I got clean in 1990, though. I've been clean for 34 years and some change. 34 years. November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 34 years, 7 months, and 12 days in a row. Big line. Yeah, you may be stars, brother. Detroit versus everybody. Did you do music? No, I didn't do no music. I got high, man. I didn't do no music. I was no fascinating person, man. Sean G is so honest about his past and his present. Marco Polo. I was no big figure. Uh, I didn't have no Benz with the Jetta with the BBS rims. I didn't wear no big gold chains. I sniffed coke and I smoked weed. I destroyed myself. Yeah, I don't know what they put in. They used to call it what they used to call it over there, cook up, base, uh, fish scale. I was done. I used to like to sniff though. I started sniffing. That's how I really started first. We used to go over there, get drunk, get high. I'd be in New York for 2 days straight, 3 days. No food, no nothing. Marco Polo. I'd be over there high through 2, 3 days straight. No shower, no bath, no food, no sleep. Dal Roberts, what up, man? Drunk, drinking 40 ounces of OE, Schlitz malt liquor bull, Red Bull, private stock. A mess in my early 20s. Truck names. Thank you, man. Thank you, truck names. Duh. Why did I destroy myself? Because I hated myself, man. My self-esteem was low. I hated myself. The only reason you destroy yourself is because you don't like who you are and you're trying to be somebody else. When you love yourself, when you are in love with yourself and you have a love affair with yourself and you are arrogant and you are conceited and you are self-confident and you have a high self-esteem and you have a high self-perception and you have self-acceptance and you have self-approval and you have ultimately all of those together gets you to self-love, you don't do nothing to destroy yourself. You don't. You do not. I've been clean 34 years, 7 months, and 12 days in a row. Not even a sip of beer. When I go to the doctor, I tell the doctor, be careful what you give me. I'm a recovering drug addict. When I go to the dentist and they got to shoot me with Novocaine or something, I say, yo, I'm a recovering drug addict. Don't give me nothing that can trigger me to go back and get high. I don't drink. When I take ladies out on dates, if they want to get a glass of wine or drink or whatever, go ahead. Bring me some water with a lemon in it. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't vape. I don't hookah. I don't do nothing but just look good. Do calisthenics. Go to sleep. Mind my business. And that's it. Take care of my son. Octopro. You a good dude. Sidebar. Octopro. Sidebar. Sidebar. I don't go to clubs. I don't watch porn. I'm corny, man. I'm a corny nigga, man. I'm a whack nigga. I don't sell drugs no more. I used to sell drugs in Atlanta. You know, I don't do no crimes. I don't steal. I don't scam. I don't want to do no crimes. I'm done as a criminal. I retired as a criminal. White flag. I give up. I quit. I'm a square. I'm a lame. I'm corny. I'm whack. I'm a weirdo. I'm all of that. But check this part out right here. Sean, come here. Marvinu, calisthenics and coffee. I'm corny, I'm whack. I'm a sucker, I'm all of that. But look at this right here. Look at what I got right there. Check that out right there. I'm fucking rich. I'm wealthy. Go pick out your Brooklyn so they can see your Brooklyn. I'm rich. I'm gonna smoke weed and he's here. I'm gonna go drink.
Yo, Dad, it's my birthday.
Happy birthday, man. It's Sean. Come here. It's Sean's birthday today, y'all. He turned. Come here. Come tell him. I'm rich. My life, I don't need new sneakers. I don't need new clothes. I don't need no new coat.
This thing don't even pick out Willie.
Pick that joint. I got that Brooklyn when I got that Brooklyn today.
I wash my hair, everything feels.
You put some grease in it? That's why that goddamn pick popping like that. Got popping them naps up there.
It's
Popping them naps up there. Everybody saying happy birthday. Sean turned 14 today, y'all.
I just realized
Sit on my lap.
past 12. Hell no.
See, now you don't want to sit on my lap. Now he too cool. Give me a kiss.
That's gay.
Give me a kiss.
Hell no, that's the gay.
Don't say that because they'll strike the chair. Now I can't get a kiss. Let me get a hug.
Alright, yeah. A hug is fine.
Sit on my lap.
Hell no.
See what I'm saying? Now he too cool. Now the nigga don't want to sit on my lap. I used to wipe the shit out your ass in the diaper, nigga. Now I can't get a kiss. I can't get a sit on the lap. He too cool. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I don't buy me no. Sean, how many new pair of sneakers you got?
5.
You got 5 pair of new sneakers?
No. I got 3. 3 pairs. I don't have
The
5.
Jordans?
No, 4.
4. He got 4 pair of new sneakers. I got 2 pair. I don't need that. I can do it for him. Marco Polo. Marco Polo. Hey, Sean, Marco Polo just gave you a super chat, $50 for your birthday, man.
50.
50.
So on my PayPal.
I'll put it on your PayPal.
Thank you, Mark.
100 grand just gave. Come say what's up to 100 grand and Marco Polo. So here go Marco Polo's right here.
Marco Polo, thank you for the 50, man.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Sean
Thank
Jr.
you.
Then they go 100 grand.
And 100 grand, thank you for the 5, man. Thank you so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so
Marco
much.
Polo, thank you, man. When I cook steak, when I go to the store, when I cook steak in the kitchen, I give him the better piece of steak, the biggest piece he get, the best piece of chicken, the breast. There could be 2 breasts. I say, which one is the best? I give him the best. You know what I'm saying? Riri, thank you, man. MLB baseball dreams come true. Thank you, man. Happy birthday, Lil Sean. May your MLB dreams come true. Riri gave you $8.88, man.
Really?
Yeah. I don't
Thank you.
I don't need nothing. You know what I'm saying? I done did everything. I done had over $1 million. I've traveled to 3 continents, all throughout the Caribbean. Thank you, 100 grand. Marco Polo, thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? I done wore the nicest clothes. I done slept with the most beautiful women. I'm cool. Angie Young. Shout out to Angie Young. So, like, I don't get high. I don't do nothing. I'm not going to get high. What the hell? I'm going to buy weed and he needs sneakers? I'm going to get high and I got to take his clothes to the laundromat? I'm going to get high and we got to go on baseball trips? Guy Rogers, thank you, man. Guy Rogers, thank you for the super chat. Getting high destroyed me, man. My body was destroyed, man. I got clean. I was 21 years old. I got clean when I was 21. I started getting high when I was 12. I started smoking weed when I was 12 years old. Yeah, I'm gonna get it back, Dylan Lawrence. You already know, man. Yeah, SB, I'm beat, man. I got clean. I almost got killed in Atlanta a few times. Almost got killed in Harlem a few times. Out there messing around with drugs. Sean Williams, thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you, sir. Then after I got clean, I started to sell drugs, sell weight, kilos and quarter keys. Almost got killed doing that. Any time I got involved with drugs, I almost got killed every time. I'm not doing it. I'm done. I give up. I turned in my outlaw card. That's the thing about you, Sean. You don't care about material things and you have. And yet, your self-esteem and self-confidence at the highest level. I love that. That's what true self-esteem is, man. Sidebar. That's what true self-esteem is. When you have nothing, how do you feel about yourself? When you are just you, how do you feel about yourself? I turned in my outlaw card, my rebel card. I said, can I give y'all my outlaw card back, my criminal card? I retire. I retire as a criminal. I retire as an outlaw. I retire as a rebel. Burger King, what up? I love your complete transparency. You know what, Marco Polo? It's not transparency. What it is knowledge of self. Marco Polo, it's knowledge of self, right? And it's confidence, right? When I can tell you exactly who I am, and when I can be exactly who I am, I'm free. I'm not bound by anything. When I am fake, and when I'm wearing a mask, and when I'm trying to be somebody that I'm not, and when I'm saying yes when I want to say no, and when I don't like myself, I'm a slave in bondage. I'm bound. I cannot be free. My spirit is in shackles. That's the way that it goes. And no amount, no G-Wagon Mercedes-Benz truck can free you. No Cartier watch can free you. No Balenciaga. Nothing can free you until you accept yourself fully and wholly and completely and totally on a deep level. And that's why nobody make the kind of content that I make. And don't nobody talk the shit that I talk. And mine is authentic. Since y'all been following me since 2018, I have been the same. I have been this way. Marco Polo, that's why so many stars be so messed up. That's right. Athletes, the same thing too, man. When you tie your self-worth and your self-perception up to your car, you are finished. When you link your house and your bank account to your self-perception and your self-esteem, you are finished. Whenever you join and link up your self-esteem and your self-perception and your self-confidence to other people and what they think about you, you're going to constantly stay fucked up. Because if you're concerned with what they think and they think a different way every day, you're going to be, every day you're going to be, have to be somebody else. But when you can be yourself totally and freely, you are truly free. You are truly free. And you become God in action. Reverend Ike said that a man that believes in his abilities, a man with self-belief, a man with belief in himself, a man with belief in his abilities is God in action. Then you could go out and make the world that you want. That's it. I don't care about what nobody say, man. I do not care. I think somebody sent me a PayPal. Shout out to my man, Mendez. Edson Mendez. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Edson Mendez. Thank you, sir. $50. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Now, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go to sleep because I'm getting tired. I'm expressing to you where I am now. Dylan Lawrence, sidebar, sustained, overruled. I am where I am now on this side of the pole. Extreme self-confidence, genuine, extreme self-esteem, high self-perception, extreme arrogance, extreme conceit, extreme self-love. I am here. But in order for me to get to this side of the pole, it is mandatory, and there is no way possible I could have got to this side of the pole without experiencing this side of the pole, which was extreme self-hatred, extreme self-rejection, low self-esteem, extreme self-depression, low self-perception, meekness, humbleness, docile, cowardly. I have been here too. I could only get here from having been here. You can only get hot from having once been cold. You can only get high by once having been low. You can only get big by once having been small. That's the Kabbalion. That's the Kabbalion. The 7 principles, right? And this pole to this pole, these are the same thing on the same pole. And in between these poles are millions of different levels of degrees in between. You don't just go from extreme cold to extreme hot. You have to pass through millions. I know what I'm showing you is like about 1.5 to 2 foot measurement. But inside of this 1.5 to 2 foot measurement, this NyQuil is putting a lot of saliva in my mouth. That's why I keep swallowing. There's millions of different degrees, and it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. And you got to do a lot of work on yourself. When you sit in prison, you can do a lot of this stuff. When you sit in prison, you can change yourself. You can change your life. And that's what I did. And you only make these changes when you're at your low, when you feel the worst. When I was feeling good, when I had $1 million and I was wearing Hickey Freeman suits and I had an American Express card and I'm flying first class around the world and I had a Acura RL in the garage and another truck at home and I was driving the drop top BMW and I was fucking 6 and 7 women, and I had 2 commas in my bank account. It's hard to tell yourself that you need to make changes then. It's hard to believe that you need to make changes, especially if you was like me and you equated your success to your money. And that's what I did. That's the way I was raised. That's the way I was groomed in America. But once you have it and lose it, and this is what Puffy is going through. This is precisely what Puffy is going through. He sees now that all of that shit that he had, all of that money, it meant nothing. That man don't want to do nothing but take his daughters to McDonald's. That's all he want to do. And he don't even want no McDonald's. He want to go to McDonald's, buy them a Happy Meal, buy them a cheeseburger, and sit down and watch his daughters eat. That's the shit he thinking about right now. He ain't thinking about no plane. He ain't thinking about no Trump suite, no suite at the Trump Plaza. He ain't thinking about none of that. He thinking about, man, if I could only just sit down and talk to my daughters and eat a bowl of cereal with them, I would love to do it. And see, it takes you, it takes you sometimes to have a big fall, a big setback. It takes you sometimes to lose everything for you to wake up and understand what's really important, right? I started this live on May the 23rd. I'm ending this live on May the 24th. My son's birthday is today. He's here with me in my house. We got a little small apartment. I paid $1,500 a month to live in this raggedy ass apartment, right? But all the sheets is clean, the pillowcases is clean, my drawers is clean, my socks clean, his drawers clean. It's a box of Frosted Flakes in there. It's a loaf of bread in there. Some butter in the refrigerator. It's 2 dozen eggs in the refrigerator. Some milk in there. Some water. Some hamburger patties. Some bacon. There's some chicken in there on the stove. There's some rice in there. We got toilet paper in the bathroom. We got clean comforters and clean bed sheets. I got my fish, Luna, right there. Clean cat food. We changed the Luna's kitty litter. I'm winning. I'm winning. I don't get high. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I look good. I'm 56 years old, and look at how I look. I'm 56 years old, and look at how I look. Young women want to fuck me. They DM me in my Instagram. Women are attracted to me. I don't need Viagra. I don't need Cialis. I'm not on no type of diabetes medication. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have high cholesterol. I don't have diabetes. I don't have nothing. I'm not HIV positive. I don't have herpes. I don't have syphilis. I don't have gonorrhea. I'm rich. I'm winning. I don't got a job. I don't have a boss. I'm an independent content creator. I got a window cleaning business that I started from scratch. I make enough money every month. I'm saving money. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I don't owe nobody nothing. Now I owe people some money. I owe people some money, but I'm going to pay them. I didn't rat in my case. I'm not a cooperator. I didn't put nobody in prison. I did my time. I didn't tell. I'm a man amongst men. I know how to fight. You know, I'm an alpha male. You know, I'm positive. I'm a good person. I don't lie. I don't steal. I don't cheat. I don't fuck people over. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm truly free. And for that, I'm winning. And I started all of this. I started grateful, man. Style Stages, grateful. I started all of this from cleaning a $3 window. This is where all of this started. That's how I started my YouTube channel. And now I'm covering a Diddy case that's getting beamed all around the planet. I'm famous all over the world. Little Sean is famous all over the world. I don't know if that's a good thing, because now every time I go out, somebody knows me. Yo, Sean, I watch your channel. We was in Walgreens tonight. Dude stopped me. East Orange, what up? Shout out to EO. Face Finster. I work out every day. I'm in great shape. You know, my dick still work. Everything on my body work. Nothing is broken on my body. Everything works. So that's my life. I'm winning. Natural confidence, man. Because I'm grateful for who I am and what I come through. It was dark in my life, man. I was in a depression for 3.5 years, man, when I caught my federal case. I was depressed for 3.5 years, nigga, and didn't want to live. And that's a true story. I was so mad with me, man. I was so heartbroken and mad with me for what I had did to myself. And Puffy looking at that too, because he put himself in this position. He looked Patterson, what up, P-Town? Park Ave, 10th Ave, what up? Godwin, Governor. Puffy is looking at this situation, and what he's saying is like, how did I get myself into this? He's saying to himself, man, I'm going to fight like a motherfucker to get myself out, but how did I get myself into this? And it's all coming back to him, man. It's all coming back to him that he is the reason that he's in the position that he's in. Yeah. So. Nah, we was just walking in the Walgreens and this dude was walking out. He said, "Yo, man, I watch your channel, man." He said, "What you do? What you think about the Puffy situation?" Everywhere I go now, somebody recognizes me now. Whenever I go into Manhattan, to the city, somebody, yo, Sean G, Sean G. You know? What do you think will happen to Puff? I don't know, Marco Polo. It's up to the jury, man. Thank you. It's up to the jury. This is how he feels. This is how this nigga Puffy feels, right? He's probably still worth a couple $100 million. And he's sitting in this courtroom. He ain't saying this to nobody, but he thinking this to himself. And I know because I've been there. He's looking over at that jury and saying, I can't believe that I got myself in this position to where I put myself in this chair and my life, the remainder of my life, is in the hands of these 12 people that don't even know me. That shit is running through his mind every day he come to court. And that's the position that he's in. He's in a horrible position. The Black Erica Kane, peace out, good night. Sean Smith, thanks for always keeping it a bean. Ain't no question, man. I'm an old school New York nigga, man. I'm old school, man. So that's my life. And I've been fly nigga before YouTube. A lot of y'all think y'all just found me now and I'm a fly nigga now. I've always been dope. I caught my case in Jersey City, Clifton, New Jersey, Passaic, New Jersey, Paterson, New Jersey, Jersey City, New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, in northern New Jersey, Bergen County, New Jersey. I went and did my time and I got released back to where I caught my case because I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell on nobody. I didn't have to move to Atlanta. I didn't have to move to Charlotte. I didn't have to get released to Texas. I was already cool before this. I already had fly gear. I already had women. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't have to come on here on YouTube and try to front like I'm somebody now. I always was somebody even before this. He might. We cracking up entertainment. What up? WC2 Radio. Thank you, man. You know, I read I'm not a 5%er, right? I'm not a Muslim. But if you read I think it's either the 12 Jewels of Islam or the Supreme Mathematics, it talks about freedom, right? And it says that freedom is when one is being his true self. right? Freedom is when you take the shackles off your mind and you don't follow the fads, trends, and styles of everybody else, and that you express yourself as your true self. And I read that. I studied. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a 5%er. But before I left to go to the feds, this nigga out of JC, out of Jersey City, gave me the first 120 lessons. And I took those 120 in the joint and I studied them. Here's my first 120. Freedom. Freedom is to have a free dome and not to go according to the fads, trends, and styles of the time, but according to the knowledge of one's true self. That's the manifestation of the 12 jewels. I studied this. Here's my first 120. Yep. So I'm not closed-minded. I'm open-minded to information, man. You know, I don't cut myself off from learning. You know. Peace to the God. Peace to the gods. You got to learn who you are. You got to learn who you are. You got to learn who you are. You have to study yourself. And I mean over the course of years. You know, one of the things I learned when I got to prison, because prison is such a reality situation, is that I told myself, I said, Sean, you're going to learn yourself while you're here. You're going to learn who you are. I learned who I was. I learned what I was afraid of. I learned what I loved. I learned what made me happy. I learned what made me sad. I learned what made me angry. I learned what made me sad, what hurt my feelings, what made me elated. I learned who and what I was, man. I learned my body, what foods, how foods respond, how I respond to carbohydrates, how I respond to simple carbohydrates, how I respond to protein, how I respond to sleep, how I respond to lack of sleep, how I respond when I jerk off, you know, excessively, how I respond when I don't jerk off excessively. I learned who and what I was to a T, so I know exactly who I am. And that's why I don't care about nobody's opinion of me, man. Nobody. I don't care about nobody's. Your opinion is insignificant, man. It means nothing. It means nothing to me. Your opinion of me is not my reality. My reality is what I think of me. That's it. And I would suggest to any of you, man, stop trying to be me. Don't try to be Sean G. Don't try to be Tom Brady. Don't try to be Muhammad Ali. Don't try to be Michael Jackson. Don't try to be this one or that one. Don't try to be Beyonce. Be your motherfucking self. That's where God is. That's where God is inside of you. That's all I could tell you, man. That's all I could tell you. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me on Spotify, man. Sean, happy birthday, man. I was in the delivery room when he was born. I was in the delivery room when he was born. I was there the day he was born. The fucking minute he came out, I was right there. I saw him come out of his mother. And then I saw all of the placenta come out. And I saw when that doctor, she wasn't even a doctor, she was like some kind of high level nurse. She delivered Sean. And that smell came out. When Sean came out, the smell came out and it buckled me. My knees buckled. I almost fell. But then I got it together. And that lady, white lady, she got Sean, she wrapped him up, she cut the umbilical cord, she put him in a blanket, and she said, here. And she gave him to me. And I was just looking at that nigga like, oh shit. He was like, he might have been this big, man. He was little. I was like, oh shit. I was just looking at him like, oh shit. And then I gave him to his mother. I've been there from the whole time except when I went to prison. Yep. Yep. That's it. That's what happened. That's my life. This is my real life. Reality is my religion. Integrity is still in style. And authenticity ain't never went out of style. DOM, what up? I never saw my only daughter born. I was on the way. Shout out to you, Dylan Long. All right, y'all, I'm tired, man. I'm finna get up out of here, man. Thank everybody for the super chats and all that. Marco Polo, nah, we ain't going nowhere. Style Stages, good night. One love. Life is deep. W2FM Radio. No coincidence you saw me on this live tonight. All right, y'all, let me get up out of here, man. I'm beat. HC Boxing, peace.